I'll need to dump something out first, though. Inventory. Dump out these. Okay. Zeugle's Vigor. Mix that. Okay. And I think that will be that then.
Better get ready to save just in case.
Alright. Not sure if the Grandmaster counts as more monster than human now, but let's try human first. Yep, better to drink these in preparation than in the reaction.
Now, do you see the need to act, whatever the price? Geralt, open your eyes, open your mind.
They treat people like you at St. Lebioda's hospital.
By pursuing me, you proved me right. You faced the dangers that humanity faces and survived.
Jacques de Aldersberg, your dream is over.
Patience. You may yet change your mind. Imagine thousands traversing an icy wasteland. Could you defend them? You and a handful of witches ridden with doubt, like Berengar? Impossible. Only the greater brothers can do that, but they need to be taught and led. They need you.
I also have an offer. Surrender. Withdraw your mutants. Humble yourself before the king. You'll save many lives.
How confident you seem. A painful lesson awaits.
One last chance.
Yeah, this guy is really annoying me.
Okay, automatically drew the silver here. Yeah, typically, Geralt will draw whichever swords would apply best. So I'm guessing the research notes about steel being best were wrong. Or maybe that was a bit an error. Either way, silver seems to work just as well as steel. Okay, let's deal with the additions then. Okay, they're only joining one at a time, it seems. Omen of Fire. Okay, can't hit them on the outside. Oop. Damn it! Oop. Okay, he was twitching out there. Can you fuck off for a second? Okay, you want your fire? Have your fire. Unexpected assistance.
We meet again, Wolf. Have you fulfilled your destiny?
Salamandre is dying, soon to be a memory.
Salamandra means nothing. It was but a particle of chaos, the tool of the madman you just slew. Your past, your destiny, the reasons for your resurrection all remain unknown.
Words, words, words.
You've always used them ably to mask uncertainty and fear. I once promised I would follow you.
Gibberish, Spectre. Tell me what you want or disappear.
Reflect on your deeds, Witcher. I stood near you when you arrived in Kaer Morhen, an omen of its downfall. I observed as you judged the villagers of the outskirts, leaving only blood and fire behind you. You brought death upon Raymond, endangered Shani, mindful only of your goals. Chaos followed in your wake. You slaughtered dozens with your Witcher's sword. You helped create the foundations for the Order's fanatical reign. You left Vizima in chaos, only to bring destruction upon murky waters. Every one of your decisions brought further devastation. Each choice you made led to greater evil. Vizima blazes. The Order and the Scoia'tael bleed, Temeria. Does your neutrality not taste bitter?
Stop.
Do not deny it, Witcher. You are my greatest champion, a perfect means of destruction. Wherever you walk, death and chaos follow. Now, as it was years ago, accept it. Do not fight it. Give up to me yet another man you destroyed.
Jacques de Aldersberg is mine.
You dare to oppose me? I sense your weakness as your life seeps from your wounds. With every drop, death draws nearer. You stand no chance against me. Yield to me.
Yeah, we can yield to the King of the Wild Hunt, or, let's be honest, we're going to tell him where to shove it, huh? And then we'll shove our sword up there too.
Never. This is between him and me.
You aim to kill him anyway.
True, but for my reasons, and they're nothing to you. Clear off while you can. Go before it's too late.
You want to fight me? So be it. Your flight from death ends here. Draw your sword.
I was afraid you'd suggest chess.
Okay. Today, the hunter shall become the hunted. Alright. Can't even loot the remains? Okay, well, we don't have much need for it anyways now. As for you... so be it then. Silver.
Sword is for monsters.
Order of the Flaming Rose. Back to reality.
You're awake, Geralt. I was getting worried.
Dandelion? Where's the Grand Master?
A few steps away. He's dead. For a minute there, I thought you were gone too.
Hardly a pleasant nap. Was I out long?
Long enough. The fighting has been quelled. Foltest has regained control. However, Triss supported him. The effects have been shocking.
Is she all right?
She's fine. She stayed by you until I arrived. Then she had to go. You know, political duties.
Caught between the king, her sorceress friends, and her personal life.
What about you? Did you succeed?
Yes. I'll take the final element from Jacques and close this chapter.
Okay, to end this story I must recover the stolen secrets. Remains of Jacques de Aldersberg, Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose. Secrets stolen from Kaer Morhen. A sealed jewelry box containing the last of the stolen Witcher's secrets. Dimetrium amulet. Small amulet made of a blue metal. More from Dandelion.
So, did you recover everything?
Know what I found on the Grand Master? A Dimeridium pendant.
The one you gave Alvin?
I don't know. It looks the same, but older. He must have worn it under his armor for years.
A true keepsake, perhaps.
Maybe it was his way of repelling hostile magic. Or it was there to control inborn abilities, unrelenting visions.
That's something we'll never know.
It doesn't matter. Jacques de Aldersberg, if that was his name, is dead. End of story.
What's next, Geralt?
What do you mean?
Come now. You've recovered what was stolen, punished those who hurt you, you played politics and dismantled conspiracies. You've loved, you've killed. You've come a long way, Geralt. What do you intend to do now?
I'm tired, Dandelion. I want peace and quiet.
As I thought. I've known you for years and never seen such fatigue in your eyes. People expected too much of you. Yet as always, you rose to the challenge, no matter how unreasonable it seemed. Don't get me wrong. I'm overjoyed to be able to talk to you again. But perhaps you should have stayed there, on the Isle of Avallac'h.
Seems I'll never find rest.
What can I say? Godspeed on your path, Witcher. It seemed the conflict between the Order of the Flaming Rose and the Scoia'tael would turn Vizima into charred ruins. Foltest, however, found a solution. He let the two sides bleed each other. The Order's power waned quickly following the Grand Master's mysterious death. The flower of elven youth perished. Fighting in Vizima's streets, there were no victors. The non-human uprising weakened Temeria, and Foltest realized he would need capable diplomats. Triss Merigold became a royal advisor. Sorceresses gained influence. The king punished or exiled those who had plotted against him in his absence. They were, of course, soon replaced by others. Common folk saw no difference. They were too busy licking their wounds, seeking loved ones. Few people knew what had actually happened in those days in Vizima. They were those who destiny had brought together with Geralt of Rivia. Yet, they chose to remain silent. What then happened to the Witcher? That is a different tale entirely.
Temeria and Redania are allies, thanks in no small part to you. For your toil, a worthy pouch of gold.
Your Highness. Master. Farewell, sire.
That was The Witcher. Okay, I honestly didn't expect we'd be able to finish it today.
I have a good feeling for these things, don't I?
Apparently, yeah.
But even I, for a moment earlier, still thought, oh, I maybe need one more stream, but yeah, have you done the other side quest a bit more? Maybe, but
Okay. And yeah, as much as this game does have a few stumbling blocks that make it more frustrating to get through than perhaps needed, it is still a good game overall. It's just, well, this was the first game, or the first solo game that CD Projekt Red made, after all. And for a first game, it is still very impressive.
oh yeah.
Let's see, going to keep an eye out for the voice actors. Oops, actual Swordmasters. Okay. For the motion capture. Alright. But yeah. One plot has ended, and another one lurks. A Witcher tried to assassinate Foltest. Now, the answers to that will of course have to wait, or the truth of that will have to wait for the next game, which we'll get to next weekend. Where it's, well, The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. Nope.
I only now start to remember fragments what it was about.
Well, it might have something to do with the assassination of royalty.
Yeah.
Let's see, Aurora. I guess there's a reason why CD Projekt Red launched off with this one. Yeah, again, as rough as it is in places, it is still a pretty good game. And I do hope that the remake they're working on will improve it a lot. Because I get the feeling... yeah, we've had it at... You said yourself you tried this game but gave up. I think if the remake manages to streamline things, then it could introduce a lot more people to the world of The Witcher. And yeah, it is still hilarious and impressive to me that CD Projekt Red have basically managing to exist on a singular freaking franchise. The Witcher here, The Witcher 2, The Witcher 3, and like half a dozen side games as well. Until, well, Cyberpunk 2077 recently, huh?
Yeah, this is the only real bomb that caused them a lot of controversy, but that was more because of one higher up that tried to rush the latest game. But they keep saying, we need more time.
Okay, I get the feeling I've missed the voice actors by now. Too bad on that then. Let's see, Cyberpunk has Witcher in it too. I think I've heard that you can find Geralt's sword somewhere. If there's more than that, please no spoilers, Aurora. Speaking of the Aurora Engine 2007. I guess the true Aurora was lurking with us after all, huh? But the true Aurora was something along the way. Whatever. Okay, and finally a game where the credits don't take half a bloody hour.
What do you mean? It has been 3 hours.
Okay. Again with that sharp noise. I'm actually going to edit that out this time because I've been forgetting to do that each and every other time. But yeah, that'll be it for The Witcher Enhanced Edition. Next Saturday, if nothing gets in the way, we'll be starting with The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition. And now that I'm actually considering a bit, maybe we could patch something else along at the end once we are done with The Witcher 3. How about after that we get started on Cyberpunk 2077?
Captain,
Yes.
I told you to stop eating the blue-green mushrooms.
Go ahead.
Okay, joke aside. I am 50-50. Part of me want to say yes, part of me a bit unsure for how long is that game as well. That one has multiple endings.
Oh, we'll just go
And,
for one ending, and we'll leave anything else for people who want to play the game as well.
Yeah, there's another thing I think you need to be concerned about.
Oh.
Oh, it's a game you made even more need to have more censoring.
We'll have to see about that then, yeah. And let's see. Howlongtobeat.com says this. Let's see. Main story 26 hours. And the Ultimate Edition says 42.5 hours. That's probably with the DLC included. And honestly, I would probably... I don't have the DLC yet, but I can definitely look towards picking it up between now and, well, when we get to Cyberpunk. But yeah, I think for the moment we can put it on a strong maybe.
Yeah. For another thing, we probably need to make sure we test it for... Ain't that game rather demanding?
I'll have to test that out. I haven't touched the game before, but if need be, we can always lower the graphics some. For now, though, I'm going to put up a quick poll on the Discords. Let's see. After The Witcher 3, how about Cyberpunk 2077 on the weekends? Yes and no. Okay, and posts. That'll be up there for 24 hours. And I may as well put in a quick... Yep, there, for anyone wanting to join right now. I should actually check if that link even works still. I think I set it as a permanently usable link, but sometimes they do break. Yeah. Okay. Before we end the stream, of course, let's go look for someone to raid. It is pretty calm at the moment. So let me change the screen share to Twitch. Okay. And then we have Bunny the Goldfish, who is just chatting at the moment. Title doesn't say anything except for Goldie TV. Little Crazy Jess is playing Tainted Grail again. That's Jackbox, so skipping. Craven Coyote is playing Dusk. Isaiah Vizier is playing Warhammer 40k Dawn of War. Alright, there was a re-release of that recently. I don't know exactly if it was just a re-release, a remaster. Definitely not a remake, though, I think.
Definitive edition.
Okay, so likely a re-release with every DLC included.
With possible polish, I guess.
Probably. Yeah, that is the point of re-release, is to release it, well, again, on functional for newer hardware. And then lastly, we have Karenai, who is playing Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
I vote for Little Crazy.
Okay. There we go. Copy the name, then head to our place.
Okay, that's new and adorable.
Okay, new avatar. Alright. /raid and paste. But before we get started on that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Knight. Let's see. No one else in chat. I do see that Craven Coyote has been lurking for a bit there. Hello there. And thank you as
Hello.
always, Drakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah, like I said, we'll get started with The Witcher 2 next weekend. For now, tomorrow, we may have multiplayer. We may do more Zenless stuff, Zenless Zone Zero stuff, depending on if who or if anyone is available tomorrow. Tuesday, we continue with Batman Arkham Knight. Also on Thursday. And we'll be continuing with the main story. Actually, since we are a bit stuck in the immersive storytelling with Zenless at the moment, probably a good idea not to do another stream of that tomorrow. But yeah, Wednesday we'll be able to continue there and get out of the immersive storytelling bits. Yeah, that'll be about it then, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, next weekend, Captain, don't forget, next weekend we're starting.
I started with that, remember? Yeah, The Witcher 2. Okay.
Well, that's on me.
But yeah, for now, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls.
And Mad Grandmasters.
Thank you.